The scene opens in the cold, sandy cave where Captain Stonker has fallen, and the crew, battered and bruised, huddle. The air in the sandy cave was thick with dust, and the lingering chill of the mountain. Captain Stonker, having taken the worst of the fall, groaned softly, cradling his bruised arm. Susie, ever practical, was checking their dwindling provisions, her face etched with worry. Molly, however, had retreated into a corner, her usually vibrant spirit utterly crushed. "Oh, Billy," Molly sobbed, tears tracking paths through the grime on her cheeks. "My lovely ball gown, it's ruined. And my pretty shoes. How will I ever get back home? What will I wear to the next ball?" Her voice was small, filled with a despair that felt out of place amidst their more immediate life-threatening concerns, yet for Molly these were profound losses. She buried her face in her hands, inconsolable. Billy, meanwhile, knelt near the cave wall, running his fingers along the gritty floor. The flickering light from a small shared lantern cast dancing shadows, making the rough textures of the cave seem to shift and breathe. His fingers brushed against something hard, half buried in the sand. He dug a little, clearing away the debris. It was a ring, glinting dully even in the dim light. Not a simple band, but an ornate piece, crafted with an ancient, unfamiliar design. He lifted it, turning it over in his palm. As he did, a soft, ethereal light seemed to emanate from its surface, barely perceptible but definitely there. Suddenly, a section of the cave wall, previously indistinguishable from the rest, shimmered. A deep, low rumble resonated through the rock, and a dark, perfectly round opening like a tunnel appeared where solid stone had been a moment before. "A tunnel!" Susie exclaimed, her voice cutting through Molly's sobs. "Billy, you found something!" Without hesitation, Billy, still holding the glowing ring, led the way. One by one, the crew, bruised and weary but infused with a sliver of new hope, followed him into the darkness of the newly revealed passage. The tunnel was narrow, forcing them to walk single file, the air growing thick and humid with a faint, earthy smell. They hadn't gone far when the air around them shifted violently. A sudden, terrifying whoosh of water erupted from behind, roaring through the tunnel. The cave, unstable from the trolls' earlier attack, was flooding. The water rose rapidly, swirling around their ankles, then their knees. Panicked, Molly cried out, "Billy! Susie! Captain Stonker! Help me!" The water continued to rise, pushing them forward, threatening to engulf them in the claustrophobic space. Just as despair threatened to overwhelm them, a section of the tunnel ahead exploded outwards. A powerful, muscular figure burst through the rock and rushing water, brandishing a gleaming, sharp sword. It was Jasmine, Major Duit's girlfriend, her fierce eyes scanning the water. With incredible strength and agility, she plunged into the torrent, grabbing Molly first, then reaching for Susie, pulling them one by one to higher, safer ground. She was covered in mud and grime, but her warrior's spirit shone through. "Are you all right?" she demanded, her voice stern but filled with concern. "I heard the rumbling. This mountain is unstable. Come, quickly, my major is waiting. We have wild hog roasting. You must be famished." And so, pulled from the jaws of the flood by the formidable Jasmine, the shivering, grateful crew stumbled into another larger cave where the comforting smell of roasted meat promised much-needed sustenance and a temporary reprieve from their relentless trials. To be continued.